Well, as we've been reporting, President Cyril Ramaphosa will meet with the Eskom board and management today on the deepening power crisis in the country. Ramaphosa will also visit the Power Utilities Operations Centre at Megawatt Park in Sunninghill, Johannesburg, to find out ways to mitigate the impact of load shedding on the already ailing economy. Ramaphosa had to cut short his official visit to Egypt after holding official talks with President Abdel Fatah El-Sisi to address problems facing the power utility, which resulted in the escalation of load shedding to stage 6. Let's get the very latest now. Liabo Setho is at Megawatt Park to get the latest with regards to these rumors that's been doing its rounds about the suspension of load shedding. What are you learning there, Liabo?
Good morning, Blaine. It's a good thing that the SABC is here at Megawatt Park, isn't it? So we can get the actual story about whether load shedding has been suspended or not without wasting any time. I have with me the spokesperson of the power utility, Dikatso Motaye, who will tell us what the real story is and if load shedding has indeed been suspended. Dikatso, thank you so much for your time. First of all, we are hearing rumors that load shedding has been suspended. Can you confirm this or not?
We are still at stage 2 load shedding. We are aware that some apps have communicated that we've suspended load shedding. This is incorrect. We are still currently at stage 2 load shedding, and this is likely to continue until 11 o'clock this evening.
Thank you very much, Dikatso. Blaine, as you have heard, Dikatso says that we are still at stage 2 of load shedding, which means that there is no truth whatsoever to the fact that load shedding has been suspended. Eskom confirming that for us. But of course, with what will be happening here today in a not very long time, it is of course just about after 10. We're expecting that the management and probably the board as well as the president will be briefing the media. We are in the Jupiter room here at the Megawatt Park, where media is already ready. Cameras are out there ready. We're waiting to hear what the president has to say about this crisis. I have already spotted Minister of Minerals and Energy, Minister Gwede Mantashe, who, by the way, yesterday issued a statement saying that his department will be doing some work of their own to try and relieve the pressure that the grid is currently facing. One of those, obviously, being releasing the window 4 of the IPP. We do know that they currently contribute between 800 and 1,000 megawatts to the electricity grid, but of course, at times like this, it becomes quite minuscule and very small. And that we can confirm is that stage 2 of load shedding is still underway, and very soon the president will be making his remarks about maybe his observations or the meeting that is taking place with what the way forward is. We know the damage that this is causing, particularly to the economy, with economists saying that we are unlikely to see economic growth at any time for the fourth quarter of 2019. And that's, of course, quite worrying because we are currently, languishing in very low growth environment. And if we are going to be encouraging investment, of course, companies want energy security. If you're going to be investing in the country, you want to know that production will be able to be happening. We saw during the stage 6 load shedding that the mines were asked to reduce their consumption. That has subsequently been resumed, and they're currently going on. But the lost production is going to have an impact in one way or another. But Blaine, you should trust the SABC that we will be bringing you that briefing with the president and all the Eskom principals as it happens, when it happens, here on the SABC.
Yeah, just some advice to our viewers. If you see anything on social media and you're not sure, tune into our channel. There's no time for perfidy on this channel. So, Liabo, what do we know with regards to the president? Is he currently being briefed on the issues by Eskom?
I would suspect so. I did see some police contingent outside. I did see one or two of maybe his bodyguards or security office. And like I said, I only saw at this point Minister Mantashe. But I would imagine that if the call time was 10 a.m. for us to be here, that he is already here and being briefed. So what we do expect is that they will come into this room and tell us how the meeting went and hopefully reassure the country about security of supply.
Yeah, that indeed. Liabo Setho, live for us at Megawatt Park. Thank you very much indeed for your reporting. We'll touch base with you in a short while when that briefing actually kicks off.